Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for the GMAT. We have been solving GMAT math problems out of this book here, GMAT Review, the official guide, the 13th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. The problem that we are about to solve is the one that you will find on page number 173. Page 173, today is our lesson number 167. The problem that we are about to solve is number 152. Let's take a look at it. In problem 152, we are told that meal costs $35.50. We are also told that the tip that we're going to leave was between 10 and 15%. The question simply is, what is the range of the amount? Let's see, how do they phrase it? Then the total amount paid must be between what range? They give you 5 ranges there, and our job is to pick the right range. Let's find out. Let's first find out 10%. 10% of 35.50. So that's pretty straightforward. If you want 10%, you take your decimal places and move it by one place, because you want to take 1/10 of it. So the 10% is $3.55. Oh, that was the easy part. You add the cost of the meal to it, $35.50. $35.50 plus $3.55, so that's $1. And carry 1, so it's 8, 9, so it's $39 approximately. So that's the lower range, $39. It's going to start at $39. Let's see how many answer choices start with $39. If you see answer choice E, the highest it goes is $37. Forget about lower end. Answer choice D, I left out D, didn't I? I cannot. Answer choice D, the highest, the upper end is $39. It's not the upper end. This is the lower end. This is only the 10%, so that's not it. C says 38 to 40. No, that may stay there. And 39 to 41, that might stay there. And A starts with 40. A starts with 40. We need to start with 39. So it's either B or C. Let's look at the 15% part. Let's do 15% here. 5% is going to be approximately, you see, look, if 10% is $3.50, then half of that is going to be 5%, which is going to be approximately $1.50 or $1.75 if you like. It doesn't really matter. And then, so that's the 5% plus the 10%, which is $3.55, and then the cost of the meal itself, which is $3.50. So this is the 10%. 10% was not the approximate, that was the exact amount, wasn't it? So that's it, that's our answer. So that looks like a 75 and then $1. 2, 3 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 5 is 10. There you go. So it's between $39 and $41. Between $39 and $41, and the answer is B. Answer is B. Let's do the next one, shall we? Let's do the next problem. We're done with this one. Number 153. In 153 we are told that the total weight of 2 lifts equals 750 pounds. We are told that twice the first lift was 300 pound more than the second lift. The question simply is, How much was the first lift or second lift? What was the weight in pound of his first lift or second lift? Doesn't really matter. There are two. What we have to understand here is that there are two unknowns: the amount of weight that he lifted the first time around, and the amount of weight that he lifted the second time around. The first lift and the second lift. Since there are two unknown, we need two independent equations. And there are our two independent equations. Here is our first equation, which tells us that the total weight is 750, which tells us that the first lift plus the second lift is 750. That comes from the first sentence. And the second equation that we need is going to come from the second sentence, right here. Twice the first lift is 2 times the first lift, was means equals 300 pound more than the second lift. Voila, that's our second equation. So whatever the amount that he lifted on the second lift plus the 300 more equals 2 times the amount of the first lift. That's the second sentence. That's it, we're done. The hard part is done. Now it's just a matter of substituting one equation in the other and solving for it. Since they are looking for the first lift, let's find out what this S is in terms of F. So it's 750 minus F. 750 minus F, let's put it in here. So it's 2 times F equals, let's put it up here, 2 times F equals S plus 300, and S we just found out is 750 minus F. 750 minus F plus 300, that's 300. Add F to both sides. If we add F to, in other words, bring the F to the other side, we end up with 3 F's. 750 plus 300 is 1050. And therefore the first lift is going to be 1050 over 3. And let's divide it. 1050 by 3. Now before we actually attempt to divide 1050 by 3, the question is 1050 evenly divisible by 3? And how do we find that if a number is divisible by 3? A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. The sum of the digits here is 1 plus 0 plus 5 plus 0, which is 6. Since 6 is divisible by 3, 1050 goes evenly into 3. Let's find out. How many 3's in a 1? 1 has no 3's. That 1 goes and joins the 0, becomes a 10. How many 3's in a 10? 10 has 3 3's. 3 3's are 9. The remaining 1 goes and joins the 5 and becomes 15. How many 3's in 15? 15 has 5 3's. And how many 3's in a 0? 0 has no 3's. So there you go, that's your answer. Apparently he lifted 350 pounds on the first lift. Therefore he must have lifted 750 minus the 350 that we just found. 750 minus 350 is 400 pounds on the second lift. He must have lifted 400 pounds on the second lift. He must have lifted 350 on the first lift. And that's it. That's all there is. Now at this point, I always like to buy an insurance. You have to pay the premium for it, just like any other insurance. You have to pay the premium. The premium that you're going to pay here are the extra few seconds that will buy you the peace of mind of knowing that it is in fact the right answer, or if you have goofed somewhere. So let's verify it. We're going to pay a few extra seconds in premium to buy the insurance to make sure that we have done the right work. Here's the verification. Let's verify. It tells us that 2 times twice the first lift. First lift we just found is 350. 2 times the first lift, 2 times F, we are told, has to equal 300 more than the second lift. Second lift we just found out is 400. Second lift is 400, and if you add 300 to it, it should work. And it does work. And fortunately for us, it does work. Because 300 plus a 400 is 700. 700 happens to be exactly equal to 2 times 350. There you go. That's it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye now.